Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is Benjamin, and welcome to another Let's Pixel video. Now, couple things I want to mention real fast. I'm not feeling super great today, so I decided not to do the face cam. Didn't really feel like it, but I will be doing that later. I also wanted to mention that today is the last day to get my course at half off, my Udemy course. So if that's something that interests you, be sure and check out the link in the description. Let's get on with it. So I've gotten a request from one of my subscribers. His name's Alan, and he wanted me to do a Wisp. So this is a long time coming. Thanks for the request, Alan, and I'm doing this Let's Pixel for you. Hopefully you learned something from it and you enjoy it. So first thing we're going to do is I've created a new sprite and I've set it to a width of 32 by 32. And we're going to pick a color here. I'm going to do kind of brighter colors. And when I say brighter, I mean higher saturation. Might lower it just a bit on this color. I'm going to choose a blue. Now, he sent me a couple images for what he wanted it to look like. So, but in the image that I have here, the Wisp, because they can be, I mean, it's just, you can just make it up, right, how you want them to look. So, it's got a very large head, and the head kind of looks like an onion, kind of like this. And then underneath this head, it's got a rather small body, kind of like this. And then it's got little teeny legs coming out, kind of like this. But the legs look kind of floaty. I don't know. It doesn't really look like it's on the ground, if you know what I mean. And so I'm just doing a silhouette right now. And it also has kind of like these wavy arms. I may need to add a little bit more. Let's resize the canvas. I'm going to put it, let's see, that's not what I want to do, at 48, just to give me a little bit more room. It's got kind of these wavy arms like this. I'm probably going to do something like that for the arms. You know, kind of wavy. Maybe I'll wave this one down, actually. And it's got, let's add a little more here, maybe. And it's got kind of a glow, so how are we gonna, I want to add the glow a little bit. It also has, let's just do the glow first. So I'm gonna, first of all, I'm gonna hue shift from this blue right here into a more teal color. So we're gonna hue shift this direction. We'll brighten it a bit. And then we're gonna change the opacity. And we're gonna give it kind of a little bit of a glow. Like this. Kind of like a flame glow, maybe. And then I'm going to fill this in. So it's got kind of a glow now. And if we come back, you can see in our preview image that it's got that little bit of a glow to it. Now we're going to start, so we want it to kind of glow on the inside. So we're going to shift this blue into the other hue and lighten it a little bit. We're going to do this a little bit at a time. And our wisp is going to get lighter on the inside, like this. And maybe kind of like show its center right here, like this. Okay, then we're going to go lighter again. Shift even more. Like this. We're just doing this a little bit at a time, shifting hues and getting brighter and brighter. We're going to go brighter again. Interesting music to play. We're going to go brighter again. I'm going to bring this darker color out just a little bit more here. Okay, so we're looking good. We're going to do a couple more things once we get it to our brightest color. I also want to bring the saturation up on this, I guess. So I want to do that a little bit. And same with this one. I want the same color basically, but more saturated. There we go, because that makes it look more glowy. If you lower the saturation, it's going to look like light hitting it. If you higher the saturation, it's going to look like it's kind of glowing from the inside a bit. That's what we want. At least that's what I want. So we can add a little bit of this into other places, like this, where it might shine. This is going to give it more of a lively feel to add a little bit of this color around in these places like this. And then we can do the same thing with this, just a bit with the brighter ones as well in a few places. You know. Maybe not down there. Yeah, I could probably put it here. Now, I'm going to get our brightest color here, and I'm going to lower the saturation again, or the opacity over here on the right. I'm not going to lower it all the way, and I'm going to do an inside onto this. And are we on blend or replace? Okay, we're on replace, which is what we want. Why? Because I want it to look more glowy. We'll need to... Oops, I must have missed a spot up here. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Need to fill these. Dang it, I missed a spot there too. Okay, now we should be good. Yep, fill this. Right there. We've got even more of a glow. And now we're going to grab this right here and we're going to go way saturated, way teal, and way light. And we're just going to do a tiny little bit here in the middle. And maybe a little bit up here. So we went really right there. I'm going to grab this color for that actually. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. But it needs some eyes. So what we're going to do for the eyes is we're going to grab our dark color here. And we're going to draw the eyes using the dark color. Like this. So its eyes are going to come on top with the darker color like that. And then what we can do to make it look like the eyes are more alive, so we can grab one of our lighter colors and add kind of a little bit of a shine to the eyes. That might be too bright, that color. Might go with this color. It's hard to see how much lighting I want to do there. That's not bad. Now I'm going to get the light color that we have, and I'm going to lower the opacity down just a bit, and I'm going to kind of outline it here. Just a little around the entire thing. Just to add even more to the glow that it has. And you can kind of do this however you want. Probably going to add quite a bit there. And one of the things I get asked a lot is how I switch colors so fast. You can hold control, gives you the color picker. Small game maker tip of the day right there. And there you go. We've got, this is a very, it's kind of different from my normal style, because normally when I do stuff like this I only use a few colors. It's a little different from how I normally do this type of thing. But you can see it gives a really cool effect. And it looks like something from maybe an RPG game like Golden Sun or something. So looks really nice. Thank you guys for watching. I'll probably be streaming Grain War tomorrow. I wish I could have today, but I was feeling sick. So, and I'll be doing more pixel art generally through Grain War development, because I've got quite a bit of pixel art to do for Grain War still before I can kind of finish up the game. But I'm adding these right here because it's softening these edges just a bit with the glow. Just a bit. Not tons, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If this video was useful to you, or you learned something in it, be sure and like, favorite it, and share it on Twitter. Twitter shares are awesome. And I will talk to you guys later.